Come here, anxiously attached. Let me talk to you. Yeah, you come over here. We about to talk about victimization. You've been on TikTok and you found this new thing called avoidant attachment style, and you can't wait to say, Mom, this thing happened to me, and tell everybody that, was out of your control and that something just happened to you and you had no idea what was going on, and this person just came into your life, and because of the way that they grew up, this happened and that happened, and they're this type of person, and you never seen it coming, and it's just all a blur, and it's the worst thing that ever happened to you. This is the most evil person in the world, XYZ. You can't wait to tell people that something just happened to you. Now that you know that someone has trauma and the way that they grew up this way or that way contributed to the way that they are, it helps make the relationship and the way that it ended and the abandonment that you faced feel 10 times less personal, that it wasn't you. And now you're romanticizing this term that you found out, this psychological term that you found out, you're romanticizing it, and you can't wait to tell everybody that this thing just happened to you and that you didn't contribute to the downfall of your relationship at all. You had nothing to do with it. You were minding your own business, and then boom, like an asteroid, this person just came into your life and ruined you, and you didn't do anything to deserve it. And I am here to tell you that you are wrong. Let's make one thing clear. Researching this stuff and seeing all these videos is not for you to take these videos and show it to someone to make somebody feel bad, to try to change somebody, to make somebody feel guilty or a horrible person. That's not what the information is for. Information is for you to learn pattern recognition, take the information that you know, study about yourself and your weaknesses, study other people's patterns, and use it to determine that with praying and using the spirit of discernment to figure out, could I live with this person and do I want to continue this relationship and continue to pursue this person, or is it not for me? Do I make myself clear? I'm going to keep it real with you, anxious attachment. A lot of these messages that I'm reading from all you people, y'all are all doing the same victimization. I understand that you had no, malintentions being in relationships with people, but part of this and part of being an adult, because you grown, right? Because you dating and stuff, so you trying to be grown. You having sleepovers and stuff. You trying to be grown, so that means that you could handle grown feedback. Part of the situation here is that you did not set clear boundaries and you did not honor yourself. And you had several chances to do so. You saw certain red flags, you saw certain needs of yours not being met. You gave chances and you gave chances, and you put tolerating somebody else's behavior above your own love for self, because you probably don't know how to love yourself. If you stop and reflect for a few seconds and ask yourself deep down, do I love myself? The answer is probably no. And so you constantly put your needs on the back burner because you would rather put your needs on the back burner than sit alone and be abandoned. Oh, nobody ready to talk about that. Yeah, you didn't have respect for yourself. Let's keep it a buck. Listen, feel bad that the relationship didn't go the way that you wanted to. Feel bad that maybe your relationship, although you would still like it to work, is having some setbacks right now. Okay? But what I need you to do is take the power back from people. Stop giving people so much power. You understand me? Whether it's positive or negative, stop giving people so much power. This didn't happen because somebody got with you, got your hopes up high, and then they just left you. No, you left yourself a long time ago, before this person even knew who you was. I know everything that I'm saying in this video is going from one ear and out the other because you just want to know, gosh darn it, is my avoidant going to come back to me? I'm going to tell you something right now. If you don't take ownership of your own happiness and your own emotions, they'll never come back, because them talking to you again and you talking to them again is easy. That's the easiest part about this, right? But if you do get that second chance to rekindle things, what are you going to do differently? What lessons have you learned throughout the space and throughout the time? What did you contribute to this situation? And what are you going to do differently so that you never get in this position again? You're going to know your boundaries. You're going to hold them. You're going to hold this person accountable. You're going to hold yourself accountable. You're not going to accept certain things. You're going to make it very clear that if the relationship is going to be successful, that you're not playing their game anymore. They have to play yours, which is a healthy game. There's not room in these dynamics for both of you guys to be insecurely attached. Someone's got to be the grown up and someone's got to do the work. It's really both of you guys, but it should start with you, because if you claim that you care more than they do. I say this with absolute love. They are not bad people. Anxiously attached people are not bad people, but both need work. And it the same way that you want them to hold themselves accountable and take a look in the mirror, you have to hold yourself accountable and look at yourself in the mirror. There were times where you were overreacting. There were times where you were insecure. There were times where you were needy. There were times where you spoke too dang much and said too dang much. There were times where you let people into your business. There were times where you were naggy, you were aggy. You know what I'm saying? Because of your insecurities. There were times where you might have, bugged out when they wanted to go out with friends or have a life outside of you because you didn't do the work on yourself to create a strong foundation. So I'm sorry if I made anybody mad, but I just want us, whether it's good or bad, to stop giving people so much power. And part of being an adult is owning up and saying, you know what, I messed up too, and I'm going to learn from it, whether I get this person back or I'm learning for the next situation. And another thing that you have to do, Anxious, is you got to start being cool with people like not wanting to talk to you. So what? So freaking what? Somebody doesn't see your value. Somebody don't see that you dope. Somebody don't see that you're the best candidate for them to date them. So freaking what? You know how many people is in this world? And I know that you don't want to replace this person. You love them. You love them, and deep down you just want them to wake up and choose you. I understand, but you have to be prepared for both, because honestly, as easy as it seems to discard you, it's not. I know you were special to this person.